Now what you're looking at right here is none other than the ingredients to the most anabolic, not just an anabolic, but the most anabolic pre-workout meal known to mankind. Fingers crossed I'm in frame. Still getting the hang of this new camera lens. I think I'm just about in frame. I'm close enough anyway. Head might be cut out a little bit, but who cares? It's not really much to see on the top of my head anyway. I'm kind of losing my hair, aren't I? I mean, I regained it. I regained some of my lost hair, but it's still not back 100%. So today is technically meant to be appendage day, leg and arms at the gym, because yesterday was supposed to be appendage day, but I had a unscheduled rest day last minute, a reactive rest day, I guess you could say. And a lot of it was just I missed my window of opportunity to train earlier in the day, and then when I went to the gym to train later in the day, when I did have a little bit of spare time, I drove to the gym and I went to find a car park, and there was literally no car parks. And so even if I did manage to find a park, it would have been too busy to get a productive session in. People would have stopped me. Everybody would have wanted to have a chat, and then I would have been late to where I needed to be after the gym, which I couldn't afford doing, so had to skip the gym yesterday. The only other option would have been to train late at night, and I've got a rule with myself, don't train after 8:30 anymore. So yeah, if the session's going to spill over beyond 8:30 p.m, then I'll just cut my losses and basically shuffle things around. So whether I do legs and arms today or not will highly depend on how I feel when I get to the gym, because technically I've got 3 sessions left for the week in the new way that I've set up my training, which I'll go into in a future video, I'm sure. Or I might just skip the limb session and do my originally planned torso session today, and then my final limbs session tomorrow on Saturday. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah. Now, if you're somebody who struggles to get their fiber in, aside from incorporating blueberries, raspberries, any kind of fruit or vegetables for that matter, one of the biggest, I guess you would say, hacks that I've found is flax seed, hemp seed, and chia seed. So this is a blend, a 1:1:1 ratio of flax seed, hemp seed, chia seed, and then it's just ground into a fine meal. And I think it's defatted a little bit as well, so it's not as high in fat as it would normally be. So if you're in Australia, you can pick this up in Coles. You might be able to get it in Woolworths as well. I'm not too sure. I haven't bothered looking. But 10 grams of this gives you not that much, like just over 3 grams of fiber. But when you add this with the cacao powder, which also gives you, what's that? 10 grams of cacao powder gives you 3 grams of fiber. You're literally sitting at 6 grams of fiber just from those 2 ingredients. And then of course the blueberries, the dates, they have fiber in it. Rice cakes have trace fiber. Powdered peanut butter has trace fiber. All of a sudden you're looking at about 20 to 30 grams of fiber in a single meal if you have this. So it's pretty handy way of getting a nice blend of soluble and insoluble fiber into your day, if you struggle with that is. in my opinion, this is a kind of consistency that you're aiming for. Kind of like a consistency where if you turn it upside down, it doesn't fall out. And that will continue to get thicker because the chia seed in that flax hemp chia meal, it coagulates and collects that water. And you can even sometimes add a little bit more water into this. So it'll be a fantastic dieting meal as well, minus the rice cakes and the honey, obviously, because that packs a lot of carbohydrates. So as carbohydrates get lower, you could still have this meal technically, or at least the foundation of it, with the protein sludge here, the blueberries and the dates if carbohydrate intake permits for it. Because the protein powder that I use, Protein Synergy, is a blend of whey, isolate, concentrate, casein and egg white protein. So the casein and the egg white protein in it especially makes it really kind of viscous and thick and almost like a jelly-like consistency. And then combine that with the water absorption ability of the chia seed in this and the cacao powder, very absorbent of water, you get this very kind of thick, voluminous bowl of deliciousness. So yeah, then you could even throw some, if you wanted to throw the powdered peanut butter right here, to give you kind of like a Reese's peanut butter cup flavored thing, I'd reckon. So I might actually try that one day when I'm doing another dieting phase in the future. I might throw the powdered peanut butter in here and see if I can replicate a Reese's peanut butter kind of deal. But yeah, I'll finish putting this together and show you the finished product. Here we have it, the most anabolic pre-workout meal known to mankind. I just cover my face so it focuses on the food. But yeah, dig into this. But before I do, I'll have one berberine capsule, one digestive enzyme capsule, and my noon supplements. So yeah, currently 12:30, so just after midday, which is early for me for meal one, and that consequently means it'll be a bit of an earlier training session, but that's not a bad thing. I've got a pretty busy work day, so I'd rather smash work out of the park early, or smash training out of the park early so that I have the rest of the day left for work, basically. So yeah, and a decaf coffee, because I actually did treat myself today. I had a caffeinated coffee earlier this morning when I was doing my first block of work. So caffeinated up, which it makes a difference, I'll tell you that. Like when you haven't had caffeine for a while and you suddenly have a caffeinated beverage, you notice it. So I'm getting a little bit of a kick from that, which is nice. That'll help with training and just the overall productivity for the rest of the day when I get back into work, once I get home. So yeah. Okay, finally home. I don't have my microphone on, so hopefully the audio quality is right, but just wanted to show you my post-workout meal because I always show you my pre-workout meal, but I don't really show you my post-workout meal. It's not going to really be that surprising, as you'll see. So what you've got here is pretty much a repeat of what I had for my pre-workout meal, except I use the International Protein Nipro. So I use this one. It's a lot higher in sodium. It's a vegan hydrolyzed protein isolate, but it digests very well and it tastes amazing. The texture is a little bit nicer because the vegan proteins get a bit thicker, but basically that with 50 grams of fat-free Greek yogurt, and then I put 10 grams of that flax hemp chia meal in there, mix it all together into a sludge, and then I put 125 grams of blueberries on here, and then drizzle it with honey, and then just my rice cakes with powdered peanut butter and some manuka honey. But yeah, that's that. I'm going to prepare that, chow down on that, and dive into my second block of work, which will be the remaining check-ins for the day. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe so you can see more in the future, and hit the like button too if you want to show your support. Thanks for watching. What are you doing, Frankie? Hey? What are you doing? What are you doing? You shouldn't be up here. Come on.